see another officer doing wrong, you see a person that is not of color doing wrong, you have to speak up because they won't listen to us. The last time somebody that I know tried to have a peaceful conversation with a white police officer, he ended up in handcuffs, and he was actually just having a sit down conversation. They don't listen to us. You have got to hold people around you accountable and tell them, listen, that comment you just made, not funny. That statement right there, racist as hell. Stop it. You see one of your fellow officers putting a knee in somebody's throat, you tell them to get up. You report him if you have to. You do whatever you need to do to make sure that this stops. Because see, you're out here and you guys are fighting with us, and I love you for it. Because it's a beautiful thing to see y'all out there on the front line saying that this hate has to stop. But the problem is that as long as you're willing to stand next to somebody who is hateful, you are hateful by association. My grandmother used to always make this statement to me when I was younger. If you're where heads are getting knocked, your head will get knocked too. So if you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. So you have to speak up and tell the next person next to you, yo, don't do that. Don't say that. Stop that. And in extreme cases, don't make me F you up. But we have to do better at trying to get them to understand that what they're doing is absolutely wrong. And the only way that's going to happen is if you guys speak up. Because again, they won't listen to us. Because as far as they are concerned, we are the evil. But you never know, they may listen to you. And even if they don't listen to you, at least they know that they cannot get away with it because you are now watching and you are speaking up and you are putting a stop to the nonsense. And understand this, I truly, truly appreciate the fact that you guys are in the fight with us. I've seen officers step into the front line, and not because they were trying to stop the protest, but they were joining the protest. I have seen people of all shades, from the whitest of the white to the darkest of the dark in skin, holding hands and yelling to the police that this has to stop. I can't breathe. He was already down and handcuffed. What are you doing? And then the fact that you had your hands in your pockets like you was just chilling watching television. And then I heard that you knew this man for years. You actually knew he was a good guy. He made some mistakes in his past. You probably have too. It's just that we'll never see yours. But now you've made the ultimate mistake because you did something like that in a day and age where cameras are everywhere and they caught you. And who's to say that's the first time you've done something like that? Who's to say you haven't roughed up and or killed somebody before now? Oh, but cell phones and cameras are a bitch. Because everybody's recording now. And I don't care what you do. We are now seeing things from brutality and violence to items being planted on people to officers uppercutting females. Like, it's all getting caught and going on the internet. And it's not just making you look bad. It is making your fellow officers look bad. It is making your sergeants and your captains look bad. So if you see the wrongdoing, do something about it. And now the rest of you can come back into the conversation because I have something for all of y'all. And it is simply this. I love you all. And I will keep telling you that I love you all. Because we need it right now. More than ever, we need it right now. We need the judgment of each other to stop. We need the hatred to stop. We need nothing but the love. And I don't care what your background is. I don't care where you came from. You know, there are people on my page who I absolutely adore, and they're spiritual people, and they believe in their tarot cards, and they believe in their stones, and they believe in, and there are some people on my page who are stomped down King James all day, every day. If it ain't in the Bible, it ain't right. And they don't believe in burning sage, and they don't believe in crystals, and they only believe in their Bibles, and they only believe in their work. I don't care who you pray to. You hear me? I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what you burn, short of burning people and burning down buildings, because I've already told you how I felt about that. I don't care what it is that you do to center yourself, to come back to one, and to make yourself a better person, then you do that. Because you judging as a religious person, judging a spiritual person just makes you just as bad. And I'm going to say it again for the people in the back row who probably turn their sound down because they don't want to hear what I have to say. But short of shutting off the podcast right now, oh, you're going to hear this and you're going to see it, because I'm going to go to Facebook and I'm going to post it on Facebook, and I'm going to go to Instagram and I'm going to post it on Instagram, and I'm going to keep posting it until you understand. Because you are religious, a religious individual, it does not give you the right to go after people who are spiritual and say that they are in the wrong. It does not give you the right to call these people evil because of what they believe in. It does not give you the right to decide you want to put your knee on their neck because their beliefs are different from yours. And yes, I am yelling. I am yelling because I'm tired of seeing that just as much as I'm tired of seeing police brutality, just as much as I'm tired of seeing racism. Because it's all in the same damn boat. Just because this person believes in going to their ancestors, and that's what gives them strength, and that's what keeps them going. She is a good person. She has not brought any harm to anybody. She is out here spreading nothing but love and joy and trying to get people's chakras in line, and she's giving tarot readings. She's not praying to the devil. She's just trying to tell people, listen, this is what you need in your life. This is what's coming to you. This is what... She is just trying to spread some joy and some understanding and help people along in this journey called life. Other sheep have I. Why you want to go to the Bible all the time? Other sheep have I. And then you will call her burning sage witchcraft, but will call turning water into wine a miracle. You will call the fact that she may call upon the water to help cleanse her spirit witchcraft, but will call walking on water a miracle. Stop that. Because you are not judge and jury. If what she is doing is actually wrong, then according to everything that we have been taught, according to your belief, then she will be judged accordingly when this whole thing comes to a screeching halt. But I believe it also said, judge not, lest ye. Stop putting your judgment and your hate off on other people. Because it makes you just as bad. In my opinion, it makes you just as bad. When you can come out of your mouth and call the next person crazy for their beliefs, and you can talk down about the next person because of their beliefs, understand when I tell you that is your knee on that person's neck. You don't have to believe me. Personally, I don't care. It is what it is. Now, it's different when you are out here and you are trying to help people and you do it from your place of the religion that you understand. But when you are out here telling people, if you all don't repent, you're all going to hell because you're all wrong. Don't mess around and let Judgment Day come and these people were correct and you were the one that was wrong because you decided to go on a rant and attack. There is a better way to do that. And if you don't believe in what I believe in, or you don't believe in what the next person believes in, that's fine. You don't have to. At the end of the day, the only thing I'm asking all of you to do is be good people. When you speak to that person, hey, how you doing? Are you okay? Be blessed. That person may come back and say, Grand Risings. And I'll say to you too. After that, a simple thank you is sufficient and you go on about your business. Not, well, why do you say Grand Rising? And why do you talk about the ancestors? And I'm going to give it to you in the opposite too, because there's a lot of people who come down on Christians. They believe in what they believe in. And that's perfectly fine. That is their belief. And as long as they are not attacking you and coming at you with their beliefs, because I can understand you being upset because they want to come after you and they want to, threaten you and condemn you to hell every 3 minutes. But if there is somebody here, I've seen a lot of people who they follow that Bible word line upon line, precept upon precept. I've heard that my entire life. And that's exactly what they do. But they are good people and they come from a place of love. They don't come from a place of hate. They don't come from a place of judgment. I've got family who they believe in their Bible, but when they come to you and they speak to you, they come to you from a place of love. They come to you from a place of joy, of spreading peace. When that is the case, then let's find a common ground and just be peaceful and kind towards each other. Because just like we're tired of them wanting to condemn you to hell every 15 minutes, it's also tiring to have you, for no reason, unprovoked, decide to talk about how all of them are going to be left behind and they're nothing but the devil reincarnate and they ain't did nothing to you. Like, one of the biggest problems is that we are quick to judge other people for their backgrounds. We're quick to judge other people for their religion. Now, do I believe in what you believe in? No, probably not. Does that mean that I have to condemn you to hell because you believe in it? No, I don't. I can treat you like a human being who has a spirit, who has a soul, who has a heartbeat, and who is full of love until you show me otherwise. And then I will ignore you. Because you're a non-factor at that point. But until you give me a reason to ignore you, you are a human being that deserves love. 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 I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. And I want you to remember that. I want you to keep saying it to yourself. I want you to keep saying it until you believe it. I want you to keep saying it until other people believe it. You are a human being that deserves love. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what your weight is. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care who you pray to. I don't care how you feel about birds and burning sage, and how you feel about the Bible, and how you feel about Jesus, how you feel about Satan, how you feel about the movement, where you buy your groceries from. Do you go to Whole Foods? Like, I don't care. You are a human being that deserves love. And remember that while you are deserving of that love, so is everybody else around you. So make sure you give it just as good as you get it. Until next Sunday, I love you all.